Hey guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Friday, January 8th. Our prep for today, we're going to start with 10 reps on each side, either in favor. Extension, adduction, internal rotation, flexion, abduction, external rotation of the shoulders. I'm going to show you how you do that one. Number 2, we're going to do 12 dumbbell or kettlebell swings, depending on what you've got, dumbbell or kettlebell, and 10 on each side clam shells. So, our either in favor, what you're going to do is reach back behind your head and back behind your lower back. Your hands are reaching towards each other from opposite directions, and then you're going to change, switch sides, reach towards each other, just trying to go through an active range of motion with both of those shoulders. So you're going to do that for 10 reps on each side or 20 reps in total. Next, our dumbbell or kettlebell swing. So you're going to feed that dumbbell in between the knees, in between the thighs really, trying not to reach down so low and trying not to round at the spine. So your hips drive back, hinging through the hips. That kettlebell or dumbbell feeds backwards, and then you're going to drive through, extend the knees and hips, and create force to bring that dumbbell up to face height, and then back, carry its momentum into the next rep, and try to do as little as possible with your arms, mostly through that aggressive hip extension. So you're going to do 12 reps there, and finally your clam shells. You're going to make your way to the ground, completely laying on your side, bend those knees, and then from here you're going to open, abduct the hips, keep the feet together, open up, close, and repeat. Open, close, trying to be controlled rather than going through them super quick. So 10 reps, and then you're going to flip over to the other side and do 10 reps on the other side. If you find that easy and you've got a band at home, you can wrap that band around your knees as well to provide resistance against that movement. So you're going to go through those 3 movements for 3 rounds, and that's your prep for today. All right, our strength for today. We're going to start with 10 reps on each side or 20 reps in total of a feet elevated hip extension march. Then we're going to do 8 reps on each side of a side lying press. And finally, we're going to do 10 reps or maybe more if you have a good strong core of a candlestick. All right, so let's get started here. Our feet elevated march. What you're going to do is set yourself up, box, bench, stool, ottoman, something you can elevate your feet onto that's about knee height. And you're going to have your feet on top. Knees are going to be bent to 90 degrees. Try not to push into the edge of it. You're pushing down onto the top of it. From here, you're going to take a deep breath in, brace your core, bridge up. This is where we start and end our movement. We're going to bring one knee towards our chest and then our other knee towards our chest and alternate sides. And try to keep those hips as high as you can the whole time. Right? And try not to swing your hips side to side as you lift one leg up. So you're going to do 10 reps per side or 20 reps total there. Next, we're going to do our side lying press. So what we do here, you're going to set yourself up like you just did a one-arm floor press. And then you're going to swing that same side leg way across until you're lying as much on your side as possible. From here, you're going to bring that elbow down towards your rib cage and then press that arm way back up to the sky. Bring that elbow down, press up. You want to avoid being open through the chest. So we want to avoid doing a chest press as much as possible. So really make sure those shoulders are stacked on top of each other. All right, so you're going to go through that for 8 reps on each side. And finally, your candlesticks. What you're going to do is set yourself up on the ground, on your back. Feet are together, palms are flat on the ground. Now the advanced version here, you can have your legs straight and then try to raise your hips up off the ground as you reach your feet up towards the sky. And then hips back down, legs back down without touching. And then you can scale or modify this as necessary with the amount of bend in your knees. So if you're really bent through the knees, and then just get those hips up off the ground and come back down. Or you could kind of go in and out as well. That's a good mediocre option. All right. So we're going to do that for 10 reps, maybe more if that's not so challenging for you. We're going to go through those 3 movements for 4 sets, and that's your strength for today. All right, our Metcon for today, we've got 3 rounds for time of 5 push-ups, 10 single arm dumbbell or kettlebell swings on the right side, 5 push-ups, 10 single arm dumbbell or kettlebell swings on the left side, 5 push-ups, followed by 10 burpees. So our push-ups, you can go through any variation you please, either from the toes, chest and thighs drop together, press yourself up, make sure to keep those elbows in, relatively speaking, rather than sticking out. You can do from the knees, just make sure your butt's not sticking way out. Make sure your hips are extended fully and your hips and shoulders are still moving together. You can do a hand release push-up where you might arch a little bit on the way up, but then bring your hips level to your shoulders and control it down. All right. Or you can do hands elevated, feet on the ground push-up. Still stiff plank position, bring your chest to the edge of the bench, press yourself up. So 5 reps, that goes for all of the rounds of the push-ups. Single arm dumbbell swing. So if you've got a dumbbell, I want you to hold the dumbbell here like this, up near the top, okay? So like an ice cream cone, and you're gonna feed that dumbbell in between your legs, and then have your other free hand out as a target to help meet that dumbbell at its highest point, so you're not twisting and rotating as you go through the single arm swing, like such. Same mechanics through the hips as a double arm kettlebell swing. Just make sure to get that other hand up as a target so you're not leaning and twisting way back while you're performing that movement. So you're gonna do all those reps, 10 reps on your right side before going back to your 5 push-ups again. And then you're gonna perform 10 reps on your left side of the single arm dumbbell swing, back to the 5 push-ups, and finally 10 burpees. You can jump down and jump up. Just make sure your chest goes to the ground and your feet leave the ground, or you can step down and step up. Feet leave the ground once again. All right, so 10 reps there. Once you're done the 10 burpees, you go back to the top, back to the 5 push-ups, always 5 push-ups in between all the different other movements of 10 reps. Go through that whole list for 3 rounds, and that's your Metcon for today.